minor hits from major bands. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 underrated singles from popular bands. For this list, we're looking at popular bands and their not-so-popular songs. For inclusion here, they must have been released as singles at one point and must have artistic and fan-appointed merit. The singles are ranked by their popularity in relation to the band's other songs, their chart position, and the disparity between each song's brilliance and their general lack of mainstream appreciation. Number 10. Intervention, Arcade Fire. Alternative music never sounded so good. As inventive as it is minimalist, Arcade Fire's catalog is a pleasing menagerie of sounds and symbolism, and Intervention is a shining example. Though not one of their trademark songs, Intervention has attracted favor in recent years for its beautiful arrangement contrasted with darkly symbolic lyrics, but the blend is sweet, not sour. It was one of 4 singles off their Neon Bible album, and though it missed the charts, fans regard Intervention as one of Arcade Fire's best songs, and the perfect conceptual model. Number 9. She, Green Day. In 1994, Green Day was a mid-level band on the brink of stardom, and it was Dookie that put them over. Among the album's chart-topping singles like Longview and Basket Case, there was She, a somewhat buried but memorable pop-punk track. Though initially overshadowed by the other singles, She has inclined in popularity since its release, possibly to a greater extent than the others. It's clear that the musical merit was there from the beginning, as She is a raucous but thoughtful love story, in the uniquely Green Day way, but its appreciation took time. But that's okay, some of the best songs follow that route. Number 8. Perfect, The Smashing Pumpkins. There's an inherent paradox where once something is recognized as underrated, it ceases to be underrated. A truly underrated song would be one that is not recognized as such, which keeps Perfect from sitting higher on today's list. Pumpkins fans cite Perfect as one of the band's most underrated songs, and certainly their most underrated single. A sonic sibling to the band's earlier number 12 hit 1979, Perfect didn't fare quite as well on the charts, peaking at just number 42 on the Hot 100. Maybe fans just appreciated the lighter electronically aided flavor. Maybe they just enjoyed a break from how gloomy and gothy the band was becoming at the time. But regardless, the song is adored by Pumpkin fans, and that adoration far outreaches chart success. Doing it right, everybody will be dancing. Number 7. Doin' It Right, Daft Punk featuring Panda Bear. Everybody will be dancing when we're feeling alright. Everybody will be dancing tonight, doing it right. Doin' It Right is a fully electronic song, and the only one of its kind to appear on Random Access Memories. Unlike the album's other singles, Doin' It Right did not make the Hot 100 chart, despite being one of the album's best tracks. Doing it right, everybody will be dancing and we're feeling it right. Everybody will be dancing and be doing it right. The song is a compositional masterpiece, with the duo bringing on Animal Collective member Panda Bear to co-write and provide vocals for the track. If you do it right, let it go all night. While much of Random Access Memories draws upon music of the past, Doin' It Right sees the robots doing something completely new. Unfortunately, the general public wasn't so receptive. If you lose your way tonight, that's how Number 6. I Might Be Wrong, Radiohead. With a band like Radiohead, a band whose sound is diverse, underrated songs are abundant. I Might Be Wrong is our answer, a metallic blues-inspired serenade that appeared on Amnesiac. Released additionally as a single in 2001, I Might Be Wrong failed to crack the mainstream charts in every country and only reached number 27 on the US Alt chart. A far cry from tracks like Creep, High and Dry, or Paranoid Android. Despite its non-appearance on the charts, it's a regular in fan-approved playlists. Number 5. Parallel Universe, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Initially released as a promotional radio single, Parallel Universe was destined for indifference. 2 years after Californication was released, Parallel Universe was chosen as the album's last single. The song arrived with little fanfare, no music video, and no physical release. Once released to the wild, the track only managed a one-week stay at number 37 on the Modern Rock Track chart. Despite virtually no love shown at its release, serious fans embraced the song and its quirkiness. Parallel Universe is now a crowd pleaser at live shows, though its appreciation is reserved for chili heads.
This happened once before, when I came to your door, no reply.
Number 4. No Reply, The Beatles.
I saw you peep through your window.
Owing to their diverse and eclectic catalog, the Beatles have a surprisingly large number of lesser-known songs. One of these is No Reply, which, despite appearing during the peak of Beatlemania, has been lost in the shuffle. Released on the album Beatles for Sale and as a single in 1964, No Reply is quintessential Beatles, a melodic lyrical triumph, equal parts artsy and catchy.
When you gave me no reply.
The song didn't chart at all and isn't heralded like their other tunes, but for no other reason than for being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No reply. No reply.
Number 3. Fool in the Rain, Led Zeppelin.
Well, there's a light in your eye that keeps shining, like a star that can wait for a night.
Choosing an underrated Zeppelin song is a daunting task. Much of their catalog is well known and well played, and even the more obscure songs have found fame in years since Zeppelin disbanded. Trampled Underfoot is a quality contender, but Fool in the Rain has to take the first prize, being the last single before the band called it quits, and for being so unlike anything else they ever recorded. Although it did hit number 21 on the Billboard Hot 100, this ethereal tune is often left in the shadows of songs like Stairway to Heaven and Whole Lotta Love. Fool in the Rain may have been a one-off, or it may have been a new direction for the band, but with the death of John Bonham, it became an island unto its own. Number 2. Kids with Guns, Gorillaz featuring Neneh.
Kids with guns. Kids with guns.
The Gorillaz have always charted well since 2001, when Clint Eastwood reached number 4 on the UK charts. While the majority of singles off of the group's sophomore album Demon Days were highly successful, the record's final single Kids with Guns didn't quite fare as well as the others. Perhaps it was the decision to release the song as a double A-side with the more popular El Mañana, or the track's more violent lyrical content.
Kids with guns. Easy does it, easy does it.
Despite this, it's a slice of pop music gold, as its brilliant multi-layered composition has caused the song to be regarded as an essential Gorillaz track by die-hard fans. Before we unveil our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Pennyroyal Tea, Nirvana. Pennyroyal Tea was a victim of collateral damage. A regular in the band's live show, it only finally got recorded for 1993's In Utero and was scheduled to be released as a single in April of 1994. However, these plans were scrapped due to Cobain's death that same month. Instead, Pennyroyal Tea languished as an album track for years, receiving little notice and no mainstream exposure before a 2014 release launched the song to number 1 on the US Hot Singles sales chart. Years later, Pennyroyal Tea was finally recognized for its purely Nirvanic sound, a brash but sensitive mixture that writhes with artistic passion. So, do you agree with our list? What's your favorite most underrated single? For more musical top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.